We all know the value of exercise for keeping the body fit and healthy. It strengthens the muscles, the heart, the whole cardiovascular system. Exercise was always important to Jim Elphinstone, a carpenter by trade. Then in 1990, Jim came down with a flu that just wouldn't go away.
I was very ill. I was pretty much bedridden. I had real problems with concentration, trouble concentrating enough to carry on a conversation or read a book.
Jim was finally diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome. In 1993, Jim began taking acupuncture treatments for his condition with Dr. Stephen Ong.
I've been really ill for a long time and nothing helped, and I finally went to Dr. Ong for acupuncture and I stopped getting worse.
Although Jim was gradually feeling better, any form of physical exercise would quickly drain his energy. Sometimes it would even throw him into relapse. That's when Dr. Ong suggested he learn Qigong. Sometimes called internal yoga, Qigong has been practiced for over 4,000 years. But whatever the form, it's based on a rather simple concept that we all have within us, the power to heal ourselves.
Qigong is you have to self-discipline. You have to commit yourself to do this, and you have to practice regularly.
Dr. Ong told Jim about Level 1 courses in Qigong being offered by the local university, and Jim decided to give it a try. He discovered very quickly that Qigong was much more than an ancient form of physical exercise.
I've done some other meditations, and they're very much focused on relaxation and help to break out of stress. So rather than just relaxing you, you're also doing an active treatment.
Qigong is a self-discipline that your body is controlled by your mind totally. That you like to relax, you become relaxed. Otherwise, the body will control you.
The movements of Qigong are very controlled, like doing a ballet in slow motion. It takes practice, but requires no health club membership, no heavy equipment, no fancy gym clothes. Just a series of gentle, rhythmic movements designed to stimulate the body's energy flow the way acupuncture does, but without the needles.
One of the real strengths of Qigong is not only are you relaxing, but in the deep relaxation, there's really intense concentration. And with time, my concentration has slowly improved.
Everybody needs Qigong because we need to have vital energy.
For Jim Elphinstone, Qigong is as natural a part of his life as getting up in the morning, something he no longer takes for granted since being diagnosed with CFS.
Instead of always taking care of other people, taking care of work, taking care of the car, taking care of all the other things in life, we need to find some practices that can take care of ourselves.
There are a number of books and videos available that offer step-by-step instruction on how to do various Qigong movements. Or to find a qualified instructor, look up your local Tai Chi group in the yellow pages. They're usually listed under martial arts. Menstruation, menopause, ovulation are all normal healthy functions of a woman's body. They're not illnesses that we have to treat, but some women may experience symptoms. Obviously, if you're suffering from excessive bleeding, abnormal vaginal discharge, undiagnosed pain, or any other unexplained change to your health, you need to see your healthcare provider immediately. But for the hormonal ups and downs of every day, here's some natural remedies that just may spell relief. Herbal medicine is one of the oldest forms of healing, a part of the tradition of Chinese medicine for over 5,000 years. Many of the best herbal remedies help regulate hormonal balance and body temperature.
It's very common for women to be looking for ways of dealing with hormonal imbalance with herbal therapies. For example, women who are struggling with menopause may be looking for options besides the usual conventional drug therapies and hormonal treatments that are given.
The Chinese herb Dong Quai and the European herb Vitex are particularly good in relieving the hot flashes and vaginal dryness of menopause and the mood swings and irregularity of PMS.
Women would be looking for ways of lessening the severity and symptoms of premenstrual distress, and herbs also can help there.
Acupressure is a close relative to acupuncture, based on the principle that physical disorders, including those specific to women, result from a disruption of the body's vital energy, or qi. Instead of needles, acupressure uses the fingers or knuckles to apply pressure to the various acupoints on the body. Homeopathic medicine was developed in the late 18th century and is based on the idea that a substance which causes symptoms in a healthy person can actually help treat a sick person suffering from those same symptoms.
The first thing is that you treat the whole person. You don't just concentrate on the one bit that's causing the problem. Secondly, you choose the medicines according to the law of similars, or that like cures like. Thirdly, it's not like treating with drugs. It's much more like sending an email or a fax into the body's central computer and presenting it with a picture of everything that's out of balance and asking it to find out where the glitch is and to get rid of it and sort it out.
Homeopathic remedies for any symptom are usually very individualized and very specific. Some women have turned to aromatherapy as a pleasant way to deal with the symptoms of menstruation and menopause. In aromatherapy, the pure essential oils of a variety of plants are used to trigger a reaction in the body and the mind.
Aromatherapy goes way back to like the ancient Egyptians. The high priests used them, and they used them for like religious ceremonies. They used the cedar oil for embalming the deceased, and for their fragrances and relaxing, massaging, and in their baths. The Egyptians and Romans are noted for their baths.
This reaction can help ease both physical and emotional symptoms. Aromatherapy products, including essential oils, are available at most health food stores. If you are pregnant, however, there are some essential oils you should avoid, including basil, cypress, sage, thyme, and wintergreen. Check with an aromatherapist or your healthcare provider before using any essential oils during pregnancy. One of the best and most natural ways to regulate hormone levels is simply with a diet rich in fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Symptoms such as hot flashes, vaginal dryness, and mood swings are the result of decreases in estrogen levels. Foods rich in essential fatty acids such as nuts, seeds, flaxseed oil, salmon, sardines, and mackerel encourages the production of estrogen in the body. One of the best sources of essential fatty acids is the oil extracted from the seeds of the evening primrose. It can be found in any health food store and is commonly used to treat the symptoms of PMS. Whole grains, nuts, and green leafy vegetables are important dietary sources of magnesium, which help alleviate cramps and irregular periods and the muscle aches that often accompany pregnancy. Avoiding certain foods can also help control the effects of PMS. As much as possible, stay away from sugar, salt, white flour, red meat, dairy products, alcohol, butter, MSG, and processed or fried foods, especially in the 2 weeks before your period. As always, it's not just about dealing with the symptoms, but evaluating all aspects of your life holistically. Lifestyle choices that will provide the best for body, mind, and soul.